Hi guys, I want to go over Neon EVM and the usage of Neon EVM as a user and the user experience you can get. I see a lot of videos on YouTube talking about the token and the token price and everything like that. And they're either hyping it up or they are putting it down. But to be honest, I just want to focus on how we use the Neon EVM and what we can do today, and maybe dream a little bit about the future. It has a really high throughput. They're advertising 2000 TPS and a very, very low gas fees, which is exactly what EVMs need. And Neon EVM could be the fastest and cheapest, or one of the fastest and cheapest EVM compatible chains out there. So I'm really excited about the possibilities of it. And you can see it's very well built website. And the other videos I've seen, they only go through the website. So I don't know, how is it in use? How can you use it and how does it feel to use it? So I'm going to go through that in this video. I'm going to use their bridge some assets, and I'm going to use the applications that are live currently. I'm going to use Sobal, Moraswap, and I'm going to talk about XDAO just for a second. Because that's essentially what we need. We need good user experience so that users stay in the ecosystem. And there is not a lot going on in Neon EVM yet. So I will show you the issues. Although I haven't tried it yet, I'm going to go through every single step of the way along with you, so you get the full experience. And we'll see how we get along. We'll see how it works, if it is a good user experience or not. Going through the website, it's really professionally made. You can apply to join the ecosystem. You can apply for grants. You can have a look at the projects still already running on Neon EVM, although a lot of them are not live yet. They're just an icon and a short description. But I hope it will all come together, because it will be so good to have it. To have a Neon EVM with its high transaction speed and low transaction fees. And that's exactly what this graphic is showing here. You take all the benefits of the EVM and you add it with the liquidity, user base, transaction records are actually posted on Solana. And you get high speed transactions and low transaction fees. And these two, I think, are really important. And if you're interested in Neon EVM, I would suggest you go and have a look. So getting Neon EVM so far is not very easy. I mean, it just launched. I will give them some credit. But for now, you can only reach it on Bybit, Gate.io, and Bitmart, as far as I can see. It would be really handy to have a liquidity pool on Solana or on EVM chain, so I can bridge over. But from what I can tell, there is still no on-chain liquidity for the Neon token outside of the Neon EVM itself. So what I ended up doing, I created an account with Bybit, I bought it here, and I transferred it over to Solana. So this is the list that the Neon Foundation have over current projects, current applications. The problem is most of them are not live, or they are not user facing. So they're either infrastructure or they are not live at all. If you want to learn more, I would suggest checking out the Neon_EVM Twitter, where they post updates for what they're doing. Seems like for now they're still not doing that much. They had a hackathon and they joined the Ethereum conference in Paris. So I'm excited. Before I want to go into the using it, I want to have a look at Neonscan, which is really nice. Actually, it's bare bone. It's easy to use. It's easy to look at, and you can see they only post blocks when there is a transaction in the block, which is really cool. They don't waste so much time, so much block space. And you can see that TPS so far has been 0.0333, way below the possible 2000. But of course, it's really new and there's not much to do. They had a few tests as well, I've seen. If we have a look at the tokens that are live on Neon EVM, you can see it's it's very much not in use right now. I mean, there's a total of 50 USDC holders, 13 USDT holders, 89 Solana holders. So for now, it is still very early. And also Solid Bitcoin, FTX Bitcoin, which is worth not 29,000, but damn close to zero, is still here. So if you have see some solid Bitcoin, don't pay a lot for it because you're never going to get your money back. But at least they have some holders, and I see they don't have the native Neon token, but I assume that the native Neon token has more users, holders than the others here. So Neon EVM is on Defilama, and they track Moraswap and Sobal, and with a total value lock of 21,000, which is all on Sobal basically, and then there is a little bit on Moraswap. But I'm not sure if they track the bridge. I'm not sure how they do the bridging technically, so maybe the bridge part is not valid. So now I want to start using Neon EVM. And I'm going to go to NeonPass and have a try to do it step by step along with you. First of all, I'm just going to set up my OBS to track my wallets as well, so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so let's have a go at this. I'm on NeonPass.live, which is Neon's main bridging tool, and I'm going to bridge from Solana to Ethereum, and now to Neon EVM. And for Neon EVM, I'm going to use MetaMask, and I haven't changed the network, so I'm hoping it will give me the network information automatically. Which it looks linear, no, switch network. Okay, so I can click switch network. It gives me the network name, the URL, the chain ID. And I'm gonna accept that and switch the network. And then I am gonna transfer my Neon over to the Neon network. So I will pay with Neon tokens. I'm not going to check what's the cheapest, but you can see it's really cheap to transfer, which I'm happy with. 1 Neon is currently 0.07, so it's basically a free bridge. And now let's have a look at MetaMask. And I received the Neon in seconds, so that's really good. That's exactly what we want. So quick. Now I'm going to go to Sobal, which is a balancer fork. So it should work just like balancer, and it should be quite good. Hopefully. I'm going to connect to Neon mainnet. Let's see. And now I shouldn't have to add the network anymore because I already have the network. So it looks like they only have 2 pools, which is wrapped Neon USDC, which is incentivized. up to 24% API with Neon tokens. So if you want to farm some Neon tokens, here's your chance. And the same for Neon Sol. The volume looks sad, and the pool value looks quite sad, but it's new, so let's just be happy. So I do have wrapped Neon. I don't really have anything else. So let's go to the swap and let's try to swap some and see the speeds and fees. So seems like 100 Neon is a 0.25 price impact. Let's confirm the swap. And the fee is half a Neon, so 35 cents. A little bit more than Solana, but a ton less than EVM competitors. So that's super nice. That's exactly what you want. Do they have other pools as well? Let me try. Okay, swap confirmed. Okay, there's no USDT liquidity. There's no ETH liquidity. I can probably check the pool site that it was only USDC and Sol. So I'm gonna buy some Sol as well. Let's see. 100 for 8. The price impact is 0.25. Let's have a look. And the estimated gas fee is 0.45. And if we click accept, swap is pending. And let's see how long it takes to confirm. And then it's confirmed. So it's a bit slower than Solana, but for EVM chain, it's really fast. And it's so cheap compared to the EVM chains. It's exactly what we need, basically. I see here that they don't have a picture of the EV Neon logo, which is a bit sad. So let's add some liquidity as well. There's not much we can do here, but let's try out everything we can. Wrapped Neon, USDC. I don't have wrapped Neon. Well, how do I get wrapped Neon? Let's see if I can swap to wrapped Neon. Okay. Good. They have a wrapper inside of the Sobal exchange, which is nice. I don't have to look for a solution to that problem. Wrap pending, and it should be really quick. Also, the gas fees here was 0.35. Also quite good. About 2 cents. Now, let's use my Neon and USDC to add liquidity. Let's add max here. That's good. But we can optimize for price impact. Okay, that's really nice. That you can add on just one side. And then they balance out the pool, or you can optimize for the price impact. So that's good. Good user experience. Let's add some liquidity here. I will just use the max cap. It's that max. Good. And still, you have to approve tokens, just like other EVM chains, which is good for safety, but not so good for user experience. But we live with it. This fee is completely wrong. It's 0.29 neon, and 1 neon is 0.07 cents right now, so it's a lot less. It's basically for free, as it should be, as the future should be. We don't want high gas fees for everything anymore. And adding liquidity is also 0.39, and it's really fast. So in all honesty, I'm quite happy with Sobal and Neon EVM so far. It's fast, it's cheap, but the liquidity is very low and the usage is very low. Other than that, we should... Oh, and I get fireworks. I really hope that people will start to use it. It's fun, it's interesting, it's nice to have something quick, to have a EVM chain. Let's try Moraswap, which is Uniswap v2. It said on Defilama it only had $80 worth of liquidity. Instead of showing you Moraswap, I'm just going to cut right here and say that Moraswap is not to be used. The liquidity is way too low, and it includes tokens like Solid Bitcoin, which is a complete scam from Alameda Research or FTX. So until it's developed further, I wouldn't use it. However, it does work really well. It's a Uniswap fork. It works like Uniswap with way lower fees. Although Sobal, the balancer fork, has even lower fees. Even though at this point it's so cheap that it doesn't matter. So I will cut back into the next video right now. The last application I saw that was live or seemed to be live was XDAO. I could see on the full list there was Neon EVM. Unfortunately, I don't think this is customer facing. I think it's just DAO infrastructure service. So I can connect it here and have a look at what it looks like. I don't have a DAO on Neon EVM. You can see my wallet info. Maybe I can see my wallet info. Let's create a DAO instead. Magnus DAO MD. Let's see. I don't want a multi-sig. I just want... Yeah, I just want the basic. Let's see how expensive it is to create a DAO. 27 Neon. I'm not going to do it because I'm never going to use it, but it's nice. You can create an application on XDAO for 27 Neon, which is not a lot. I'm not sure, it's cheap, but I'm not sure exactly what XDAO does. I've never used it, so just here to try. Okay. That's it. Thanks for watching. In summary, I think only Sobal really is anything of value right now. Seems like you can also farm some Neon API, Neon incentive if you want to. And if you try it out, let me know what you think. I would also recommend you to go on Defilama to have a look at the development of Neon EVM to see if there is some more liquidity, some more action happening. And I would also go on the Neon's Foundation's websites just to see Twitter, I mean, sorry, just to see what's happening, any developments. I hope with all my heart that Neon EVM will be successful. I really want a cheap, easy to use, fast, high throughput EVM chain. The L2s are getting better, but they're still miles behind. So I cross my fingers for Neon EVM. It will be good for EVM applications, as well as for Solana with it running on Solana and paying fees to Solana. So thank you so much for watching. If you try it, let me know what you think and have a nice day.